Living life for the next drop.
What's up, freaks and geeks, and welcome back to the OCD Decks Challenge. Things are a little bit different. We have moved. We are in a naked little office here. Poor thing is empty. I have 2 desks on a wall and a bunch of boxes. Me and Kitten Hawk have moved to a new apartment. That's really loud, sorry. We've moved to a new apartment and everything's empty. We haven't set anything up because we have new desks coming in. All right, the wall is so blank. I know, it's so weird. I'm used to my whole backdrop and everything, but we're waiting for the new desk to show up before we start putting stuff up. It is going to be a little echoey for the week. We've got sound foam ready to go up, but we want to put the new desks in here, see where everything is going to be first before we start hanging stuff up. So it's going to be naked for a week. We're going to get them this weekend, and then we'll have 2 L desks. So that's going to open up the room, and then we'll have some cool stuff going on. So for the first week of the return to the streams, it's going to be blank, which is just weird. Let's see. Some updates real quick before we just jump back into the game here. The OCD Deck stream archives, stream 16 and stream 17 are not on YouTube yet. Those will be going up tonight after today's stream. This is going to be the one we're doing right now is stream 18. So those will need to be uploaded. I checked those after putting up the video yesterday. So those are ready to go. The montage series is going to be uploaded on Mondays from now on. That will start a week from today. Just want to get stuff edited and ready to go. We've got a new game coming tomorrow. The new schedule starts today. I've got Mondays starting at 6. We're going to be playing Pokemon. Tuesdays at 3, we're going to be starting a new game. So make sure you come by tomorrow and see what that is for the unveil. Thursday at 3 is OCD Decks, and Saturday at 3 is OCD Decks. With extremely high potential for a second stream on Saturdays. Saturdays are the days that I have the most free time. It kind of depends on what we need to do around here. So that could be more games like Overwatch, that could be a longer Pokemon stream, that could be going back to whatever game that we play on Tuesday, so stuff like that. And then on YouTube, we've got some new series coming up pretty soon. We're going to bring Aedifex to YouTube. I'm just kind of working on the formatting, so there is no release date just yet. The Borderlands series, we will start recording once we get this room set up. And the same goes for the Heart Gold Soul Silver Cute Charm Shiny Race. We tried to bring that back again at the old apartment, but the audio was just horrendous. So that was disgusting. So we stopped with that. And once we get everything set up here, I think it's going to be really, really good. So I'm excited to get back into that. That was really fun to do. That was a really fun project. So let's see. What else do we got going on? We have 193 days until November 15th. So we have 816. If we only had 100, that would be amazing. We have 816 non-shiny Pokemon to catch to complete our goal of all the non-shinies before Sword and Shield come out. So still got quite a bit to do. Pretty close to that average that we're looking at. So we're streaming Pokemon at least 3 days a week. So 860 Pokemon 3 days a week. I'll have to do the math. But we can do it. We gotta grind, we gotta be focused, and we can get this. Let's see, 400 out of 2357, which is pretty impressive. Not even a fourth of the way there yet, but we're getting there. We are 90 out of 176 Pokemon for Johto, so that's exciting. We've got 48 out of the 100 living decks, 19 out of 26 of the unknowns, 22 out of 44 of the gender variants, and 1 of the 6 Mega Evolutions. We technically have another one, but we haven't evolved that Scyther yet, so it doesn't count until the evolution happens. So we've got 86 Pokemon left in Johto, and 11 of them we cannot get in Crystal. 11 of them we'll have to trade from Gold or Silver. So that will be at the end of this series. And then we'll also have to, at some point, replay through Crystal so we can soft reset the Celebi event for a shiny Celebi. We already did catch our Celebi for the living decks because we're trying to get all the non-shinies before Sword and Shield come out. So we went ahead and caught a regular Celebi. So we are back in Kanto here. Mega Evos count even though it's a temporary Evo. Yes. I basically have got a box of Mega Evolutions. That one is not required for the OCD decks, but I figured, you know, we're catching so many Pokemon, I might as well have Mega Evolutions as their own thing, because there's not too many of them. I think there's like, let's see, 20 something? No, a little bit more than that. About 28, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60. 60, no, 50. I can count. 50 Mega Evolutions. So really 2307 if you're not including Megas. But I figured we're already going this far, might as well. But we are here in Crystal. We're back in Kanto, so we can get through the story because there's some stuff that we need to catch over here in Kanto. I actually just rode the boat over here, saved the game, and stopped. So we need to go to Saffron City and get our next badge. We actually aren't going to be catching anything until we get over to Route 10. We're going to be looking for an Electabuzz. We already have everything for Kanto, but we need an Electabuzz to breed for Elekid. So, we have a Tyrogue. We have a Tyrogue at level 19. We did get a Haunter. We caught a Ghastly at the end of last stream, and between now and then I've leveled her up. So we have Mean Look. But we don't really need that right now because we're not looking for roaming Pokemon. And Scyther is a False Swiper, and Tyrogue we were trying to level up. Let's wait on those right now. Let's get into the Pokemon Center and let's get our team back together because we're going to be taking on some gyms. So let's get in here, see what we got. We're going to deposit our Tyrogue. The box is full. Did we not change our boxes? That's why. Box 5. We've already got 5 boxes filled up. Okay, so we're going to deposit our Tyrogue. Oh, that's why you don't spam B. Because we didn't change the box. Box 5. Yes. Yes, we do want to save. Yes, it's fine. We could leave the Tyrogue in, but I have to check its stats because it has to have equal attack and equal defense in order to become a Hitmontop. Let's put the Haunter up for now. And let's put the Scyther up for now. So we've got Typhlosion, Lantern, and Xatu. Pretty sure the rest of our party... this is the unknown box. Sneasel. We're going to get her out. And I'm pretty sure that's our Heracross for the party. Yes. Okay, so we got a bunch of unknowns here. And then our Tyrogue, our Haunter, and our Scyther. What are we missing? Got Typhlosion, Lantern, Xatu, Sneasel, Heracross, Sunflora. That's right. Sunflora was actually not that great. So, you know what? We'll just get the Haunter out. No. Who do we want? We'll leave that open. We'll rock a party at 5. Okay, so we need to go up here through Route 6. There's nothing that we need to catch. And then we're going to Lavender Town. No, not Lavender Town. Saffron City. We're going to Saffron, and we can actually go over to Mr. Psychic's house, I believe. Is this your house? You're not a bug catcher. I got it. You wanted this. Wait, that is Mr. Psychic's house. Okay. TM29 in the pocket. TM29 is Psychic. Now Xatu is all of a sudden, you know, viable again. Alright, I don't think there's anything that we need to do as far as story. There's the train station, but that we have to go to the power plant in order to use the train station. The Karate Master is in the cave. Hello, Karate King. The Fighting's Dojo's master is in a cave for Johto for training. I know, I fought him. I will take this focus band, though. Okay, so there's no fighting dojo. So we'll go to the Saffron City Gym. Who do we want in front to fight? Okay, let's get Sneasel because Sneasel is ice and dark. And Sabrina, I believe, only has 3 Pokemon this time around. I have no idea what order we need to go in, though. Ooh, sneaky. Up, up, up. I see you. Just gonna twitch out. Oh. We're going. Ah, dang it. The power of all those you defeated come to me. That would be terrifying. That would be really terrifying. Medium Rebecca, so not drowsy. Okay, level 35. Sneasel's like 50 something? 51? Okay, we're good. Faint attack. We get stab, and we're... Oh, wow, okay, not enough. Poison gas. Did not work, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna get our second Kanto gym badge once we figure out how to get to Sabrina. About to use Hypno. We will stay in for Hypno. I wonder if Shadow Ball will do more than Faint Attack. So that's a little less than half. Well, we're going to have to find out because we just got disabled. Quick Attack. It's not the one we wanted, but let's go for it anyway. We got a Headbutt coming in. It's not too bad, actually. It's only 16. We'll just Quick Attack again. Because Shadow Ball is Ghost, and Psychic is weak against Dark and Ghost, and Bug. Strong! Far too strong! Alright, let's see where this goes. Let's change it up. I really have no idea where we're going. Don't look at me! I just walked right into that. I see it clearly. I can see into your soul! That's a little creepy. Medium Doris. Sent out Slowpoke. Let's go for Shadow Ball this time. It's such a cool animation. Okay, Shadow Ball it is then. Malwraith, what kind of legendaries do you want to see in Sword and Shield? Type creature it's based on. I definitely know there's a legendary is going to be a wolf, just based off of the logo art. I can't say I know, but I can assume there's going to be some kind of wolf. What I thought would be kind of cool, not necessarily typing, but the way they make them, is if there are different forms of the same legendary, and it's the same wolf, and there's like an attack form and a defense form. Okay, so we're getting disabled. Because Sword and Shield. I'm actually honestly really surprised that we haven't got any more news on the game. Usually, like with Sun and Moon, they were dropping new Pokemon left and right. And I'm actually almost more excited because they haven't said much other than, here's the game, it's happening. Like, it builds up the hype because then you're not like, oh, I want this. He just sits there. Okay, rude. Don't look. Aha! God dang it. Okay. No, it'd be kind of cool if they had different forms of the same legendary instead of having multiple legendaries. But that would kind of go against what they've done every single generation. So I would assume there's going to be 2 legendaries. I'm thinking at least one of them would be some kind of steel. if not both. Just going along with the weapon theme. Nintendo's been real quiet across the board as of late. It's a little weird. It is, but I think they know that as long as they're like, hey, we're working on these projects that you guys want, people will leave them alone for the most part. Because, like, yeah, Metroid Prime 4 got delayed, but they have said, you know, we're working on it, and we're working on it with Retro Studios. So that's pretty cool. There we go. But yeah, they haven't really said much about anything recently. Another execute, that's fine. We will icy win that and get out of here. Oh, so in our currently hunting screen, we've got that tiny little smoochum because we're breeding for one. And I believe she's ready at this point because it's based off of steps. But we would have to leave Kanto to find out, so she's just going to kind of be there. I was no match. Okay, where did I come from? I fought you already. I haven't fought this kid. He's staying still too long. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Did it. I'm running into all of them. Psychic Franklin wants to battle. Send out a Kadabra. Okay. Look at my spoon! Level 37. Okay, so he's a little stronger than the rest of them. Shadow Ball. Yeah, they put out Smash, the Smash update, and they haven't really said much since then. Level 52. Very nice. Your soul has more power than mine. It's because I'm the main character. I don't know who I fought anymore, so... I definitely haven't fought this lady. And... Go! We did it. Hey! I think that's... Yeah, we did. Okay, so we're going to save the game in front of Sabrina. Just in case we manage to mess up, we can just start over right here. I knew you were coming. 3 years ago, I had a vision of your arrival. You're after my badge. I don't enjoy battling, but it's my duty as a leader to confer badges onto anyone who has proven him or herself worthy. Since you wish it, I will show you my psychic powers. Leader Sabrina wants to battle. This music is too happy for an intense gym fight. Send on Espeon. Give me a second. Let's get some battle music. Here we go. Level 46. Okay, she's significantly stronger than her trainers. I kind of like to feel a part of the dev process, but I can see why they don't have that sort of approach, because it takes more work to make a video and capture gameplay and gather various art together than it does to release it and say, hey, it's out! Looking at you, Joe. True, though. Okay, so that Shadow Ball did a lot of work. She's probably going to heal. Let's just quick attack. Oh, she's not. Okay. Sabrina is about to use Alakazam. Okay, she's bringing out the big guns. What level are you? Now he's got 2 spoons. 48. Okay. This might be a tighter battle now that we're only 4 levels apart. Oh, Shadow Ball's doing some work. Okay. Sneasel coming in with a crit. Good job. We even brought in the epic gym battle music, and we're just bodying her whole team. I do love the wolf concept. Do we have an ice legendary? We have Articuno, which is ice flying. But I think like an ice steel would be pretty cool as one of the wolves. We'll just Shadow Ball again. It's been doing work. Mr. Mime, you're creepy. You gotta go. We have Articuno, which is ice flying. I think she's the only one, actually. Your power. It far exceeds what I foresaw. Maybe it isn't possible to fully predict what the future holds. Okay, you win. You earned yourself Marsh Badge. Marsh Badge! That's all one word. Okay, well, We had the intense battle music, and it took like a minute, so. Marsh Badge draws out your subliminal powers. Although I failed to accurately predict your power, this much I know to be true. You will become a celebrated and beloved champion. I already am. I already beat the Elite Four. Your visions are a little late. Okay, how do we get out of here? This one? I think we're doing it. We're not. We're stuck. We're trapped here. We live here now. Okay. I think it's that one. Yeah, we did it. We have escaped. Alright, so now we gotta find the Pokemon Center, which is in the next one? We're stuck. I think it's this third one. I'd love to see a Western-style Dragon Legendary, or at least a Dragon Pokemon that is similar to Arcanine or Lucario. That would be pretty cool. Where's the Pokemon Center? I need them sweet heals. Here we go. I can definitely see, since it's quote-unquote, I wouldn't say medieval necessarily, but, you know, I guess technically you could say that. Fantasy-based. And we've got the wolves and sword and shield and rivaling factions and stuff like that. I would definitely see some kind of dragon that resembles more of a legitimate dragon. Okay, so now we go over to Route 8 through Lavender Town. And oh my god, all these kids on bikes. Who needs some training? You need some training. Actually, let's get you psychic. We're going to teach psychic to Zatu. And we can get rid of teleport. Yeah, because we can fly. We don't need teleport and fly. We don't have to fight them. Let's do it. We're the Kanto Pokemon Federation Trainer Group. We'll drive you under our wheels. They're probably like 10. I mean, technically so is my character, but... Oh, awkward. Biker Dwayne! Watch the game story just evolve into a Game of Thrones type of scenario, right? I feel like they're trying to ride that wave. It would, if that's the way the story goes, it would have done much better if it came out at the end of last year. Because now people are going to be split. However the show does end, people are going to love it and people are going to hate it. So if this resembles it, then they'll just be salty. Just a team of coughings. Okay, got it. I don't understand why NPCs have teams of the same Pokemon. Let's not think of type coverage whatsoever. Like, it's one thing to have a team of all of one type, but a team of the same exact Pokemon is a little overkill. It's like, we get it, bro. You like coughings. But guess what? They're all weak to Psychic. I mean, I'd have a team of Eevee. I don't give a fuck. Sorry. That's right. Leave me alone. The cops shut down our underground path. That really fries me. If you have a team of coughings too, I'm going to be upset. He has one Pokemon. Flareon. Okay. At least it's different. We will just Psychic again. But now, Mal, are you saying you would have a team of Eevees, just straight Eevee, or a team of the Eeveelutions? Bite. Ouch. That kind of sucks. We will Nightshade and get out of here. Alright, so we'll use one more biker. Forgive me! Yeah, whatever. We're the Kanto Pokemon Federation. Right on! It's deja vu, man. It's like I heard this before. Okay, he's got 2 Pokemon. Biker Zeke's and out coughing. Oh my goodness, it's another coughing from a biker. No way! We'll just Psychic. Who do we have next? Probably another coughing? Yep. In real life, probably just 5 EV and an Umbreon. You'd be the crazy cat lady, but with EVs. But if you went all EVs and an Umbreon, your team would still be weak to fighting. So no fighting dojo for you. Who do we have here? We got one trainer. We don't need Pokemon through here, so we'll just fight this guy. How does the magnet train work? Magnets. It's in the name, dude. Super Nerd Sam. Are you really a super nerd? Grimer. I actually really like the Grimer sprite. We have fought 7 coughings. Psychic only has 10 PP, and we're already down to 3. Super Nerd Sam is about to use Muck. Aedifex is about to use Psychic again. You think I'd use these Pokemon to battle? No, I'd be the NPC who sits in his house and chills with his Pokemon all day. Fair enough. Fool! Pokemon are not for battling. I just want to see the magnet train. Then why are you challenging people to fights, dude? That's on you. If you want to fight me, we'll fight. If you don't see me, too bad. Berries. It's a fruit-bearing tree. It's a Persian berry. You know, they tried. There's the mart. There's the Pokemon Center. We'll get healed up. And we're about to go through Rock Tunnel, so we can put Lantern in the front. Just body anything that gets in our way. What item is Lantern holding? Stats. What do you got? Mystery berry. Oh, okay. Oh, we were trying to empty out the bag. We gave it the citrus berry. And then Heracross, I believe, has the amulet coin. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to people. If the power plant isn't running, the magnet train won't run either. It almost means the radio station can't broadcast. To the north of Lavender is Rock Tunnel. Go through it to get to the power plant. There's a radio program that plays Poke Flute music. Oh? Ah, your radio needs an XPN card to tune into it. I don't know what that means. You need a Poke Flute to wake sleeping Pokemon. Every trainer has to know that. No way. Some cold-hearted people stop caring for their Pokemon. Grandpa takes in the poor homeless Pokemon and takes care of them. Look, it's Mal. Mr. Fuji does live here, but he's not home right now. He should be at the Soul House. Kanto has many good radio shows. Lavender is a tiny, quiet town at the foot of the mountains. It's gotten a bit busier since Radio Tower was built. I'm just seeing if anyone gives me anything. Hello, hello, I'm the Name Raider. Nope. I'm good. But it's good to know you're here. Oh, we will need him actually because we have our shiny Igglybuff. No, our shiny Cleffa. People come from all over to pay their respects to the departed souls of Pokemon. Welcome. You appear to be raising your Pokemon in a kind and loving manner. Pokemon lovers come here to pay their respects to departed Pokemon. Please offer condolences for the souls of the departed Pokemon. I'm sure that will make them happy. Pokemon that lived with me. I love them like my grandchildren. This is sad. We're leaving. Did they get rid of Pokemon Tower? That's quite some building, eh? It's Kanto's radio tower. They got rid of Pokemon Tower and replaced it with a radio tower? That's messed up. Many people are hard at work here in the radio tower. They must be doing their best to put on good shows. Welcome. Feel free to look at capitalism at its finest around anywhere on this floor. Oh, no. We've been off the air since the power plant shut down. All my efforts to start the station would be wasted if I can't broadcast. I'll be ruined. Hey there. I'm the Super Music Director, huh? Your Pokebear can't tune into my music programs. How unfortunate. If you get an EXPN card upgrade, you can tune in. You better get one. Where do I get one? Everyone's telling me about it. Which means I probably have to turn on the radio. Sorry, but you can only tour the ground floor. Ever since Johto's radio tower was taken over by a criminal gang, we have to step up our security. So I have to go to the power plant, turn it on, and this dude will get me one, I'm sure. Before we get through Rock Tower, let me check my notes and make sure we didn't miss anything. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, in Saffron, the magnet train station needs power. Sylph, you can only go on the ground floor. We fought the gym. Route 8 is just pretty straightforward. Lavender Town. Name Raider. Okay, yeah, we'll just go through the cave. We're good. We got this. Expansion card, that's what it stands for. Yep, you got it. I knew that. I was testing you. Ha 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 ha. See, he thought it was funny. Hiker Jim wants to battle. It's got him a champ. Okay, hello there. That's not scary at all, sir. Surf. We're level 52 and it's level 35, so it's not as terrifying. But still. A hiker with a Machamp is like, what? And... ooh, not quite. Karate chop. Ouch. Crits, okay. Spark. And we out. $14.47. Ha 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 ha, Chew! He's a Pikachu. Okay. Okay. I see. We need Flash. Who has Flash? Somebody on our team had Flash. That sucks. Let's just cheese it and look at a map. That'll go there. I'll pop up there. Okay, we're gonna cheese and we're gonna look at a map. So we go over here. Oh, now we go up. $47. I'm not sure what that is. Steel Wing, cool. We go all the way over here, and we're getting attacked by something. It's a Geodude. Level 11. Okay, so we may need to get our Scyther out when we get over to Route 10. Okay, so that's the ladder. So once we go here, then we hit a wall. Go down one. Go over. Go up. It's hard to tell in the dark. Oh no, we're gonna be stuck. Can't even. Oh gosh. That's the letter. I mean, I think Lantern can learn Flash. Yeah, but he's already got 3 HMs. Can we catch something that learns Flash? We'll just get something out of the box real quick. Can you not replace an HM move with Flash? I can, but actually, can HMs replace HMs? Because then we can just put it back. Yeah, onto something. Lantern. Just trying to learn Flash. Let's get rid of Whirlpool. HM moves can't be forgotten. Okay, yeah, see. We're gonna back out of here. It is whack. Turn can't more. Blah, blah, blah. Delete an older move. No. Stop learning Flash. Yes. I like how it traps you in there if you spam B. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Who do we have? Bunch of unknowns. Tarot, Haunter, Scyther. Change box. We'll just look through the boxes here. Yes, there's already a save file. We are aware. Save the game. Cool. Withdraw. Yanma, Whooper, Ariados, Noctowl, Stantler. We'll just get this Chincha out. We will teach you Flash. That's so lame, though. I'm so glad they got rid of HMs. Especially Flash. Flash was useless. Let's get rid of Flail. Like, you only have to use Flash, I think, twice in this game. The Dark Cave and the Rock Tunnel. And, oh, now we're gonna fight somebody. Yeah, the Dark Cave and the Rock Tunnel. And, like, it's not even like, oh, it's dimly lit. It's just a little more difficult. It's like, no, it's dark. You can't see. Pokefan Robert. Hey, it's Curly Rob. It's pretty useless in battle too, yeah. No, it's pointless. Like, it sucks. My Spark isn't gonna work. Let's just get in the Heracross. Spark won't work, and then water moves are gonna be pointless. Amnesia, it's gonna raise its stats. Kitten Hawk, I've been here, just been dyeing my hair. It'll either be some bright ass red or orange, only time will tell. Good luck, I believe in you. Fury Cutter, Reversal, Strength. I'll go for Strength. Okay. I've been in here, so I won't be able to tell until I'm done, so. Ooh, we got a berry. Got an orange berry. It barely did anything, but, you know, you tried. Yeah, Flash, doesn't it just lower defense or something like that? Or accuracy? That'll be a nice surprise. I'd have to say that's my loss. It is your loss. You lost. Let's take a look at it real quick. Chin Chow. Stats. Can we not look at my moves? Is that not a thing? Okay. We'll take a look at the TM then. Blinds the foe to reduce accuracy. Okay, so it's Sand Attack. As far, Flash decreases the target's accuracy stat by 1 stage. The accuracy of Flash is 70. So, one, it's 70% chance that Flash will work in battle, and then it just lowers accuracy by 1 stat. So it's basically a less effective sand attack that you have to get to navigate through this cave. That's so stupid. Right, I agree with you, Geodude. But I guess when we get outside of this cave, we'll put this Chinchou back, switch the boxes. See, I was able to read the map enough to do this. Oh, we were looking at the wrong ladder. That's why. Where are we? That's why we couldn't figure it out. Cubone! It's adorable. We've already got one. Well, that makes more sense. We were looking at the wrong ladder. That's why we couldn't get anywhere. So we just go to this one. And Sand Attack is actually useful in contests. Flash is not, right? It's just dumb all the way around. Let's see. Then we gotta go down and around up to the top. Machop. We've already got all the Kanto Pokemon, so we don't need to worry about these guys. Let's see. Are there no trainers in here? Okay, so now we're here. Now we're at the ladder that I thought we were at. I'm gonna go down and around. That's why they make it like that, so you can't cheese. They're like, but you have to use Flash. I'm like, but why though? We go up. And we should just be able to go around here. Yeah. But not before being stopped by a Machop. Let's put this Chinchou up, because we literally only needed it to get to the cave. Deposit. Chinchou. Change box. We'll go back to box 5 and make sure we spam A and not B. And we're actually going to go ahead and get Scyther out because she has False Swipe. Okay. The Power Plant's manager is looking for... I totally skipped that too fast. The Power Plant's manager is looking for a strong Pokemon trainer. He needs help getting back something that was stolen. Pokemon Center near a cave. That's mighty convenient. It really is. It's like plot device armor almost. When you go outside, you can see the roof on a big building. That's the power plant. Okay, Route 9. We need Route 10, right? Route 10 is right above. Moves like Flash make me question how unbalanced Pokemon moves in general are. Especially the early generations. The early games had some really bad balance issues. I was actually talking to my lady earlier. We were nerding out about Pokemon and how normal type Pokemon aren't as good as they should be. Normal type were meant to be tanks, so they should have high HP, high defense, but they should have high special defense too. Like you can have a level 100 Snorlax who just gets bodied by a fighting move, and he's supposed to be a tank. Like, yeah, it's supposed to be super effective, but it shouldn't kill a Pokemon that tanky. But instead they were like, okay, let's give him high HP, high defense, high attack. Okay, so we are in Route 10 right outside the power plant, which means we can find ourselves an Electabuzz. Electabuzz is a 5% encounter, which kind of sucks. But we need one in order to get ourselves an Elekid. So, catching this Electabuzz will not count towards our OCD Dex count, but it will get us a Pokemon that we need for the OCD Dex count. So, and then once we get the train station up and running, we can go back and forth between Johto and Kanto whenever we want, and so we can go check on that Smoochum. Electabuzz! Alright! And what, 3 encounters? That is amazing. Alright, so it's a female level 18. Let's switch out to our Scyther. That is impressive, actually. Just going for a quick attack. Let's go for a false swipe. Never mind, right? I was fully prepared for a hunt. And it was just like, okay, cool. She's here. Light screen. That is fine. Special defense is rising. Go for another false swipe and we'll try to catch her. Just using Leer. 34 Pokeballs. Here we go. 1 shake. 2 shake. Okay. Almost had it. We did. Light screen. You've already set up, so we've got 40 Ultra Balls. Let's just go for an Ultra Ball then. We almost got it with a Pokeball. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Ooh! She said no. Try that one more time. There's 1 shake. There's 2 shake. There's 3 shake. Okay then. So we got 2 shakes and a Pokeball. And now she's breaking out of Light Ball. Or Ultra Balls. I read light screen. One, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna get another false swipe and just get her down to 1 HP then. We're not playing with this cheese. False swipe. Just don't run away. That's all I ask. Wild Electabuzz fled. Master Ball it. Let's go. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, what are you doing, Electabuzz? This is slightly more aggravating than not being able to find it. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's nothing. What is happening? I don't know what's worse, not finding a Pokemon or finding it and then the ball shakes 3 times and it still breaks out. Okay, see, that's annoying but less aggravating when it just is like, no. Go for an Ultra Ball again. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. What is happening? No, we need to keep our Scyther. Stay alive. One, 2, 3. What? Alright, bye Scyther. Light screen. That's fine. This is the only Pokemon that we need to catch in this area too. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. This is ridiculous. Thunder Punch. Okay, where did that come from? Yes, we want to use our next Pokemon. We'll go into Lantern because it's water electric. Hack. Ultra Ball. If only I had a ground type. If only I didn't get rid of Onyx. 1, 2, 2. Okay. Quit trying to set up light screen. One shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, no shake! Well, I've lost count of how many 3 shake escapes this Electabuzz has achieved, right? That's impressive! Electabuzz's data has been added to... When 2 Electabuzz touch, they control the electric currents to communicate their feelings. Give a nickname to this Electabuzz, we will not. Wow, that was ridiculous. Okay, so we're not looking for Electabuzz anymore. We did catch her. I'm actually really interested to go back and watch that and see how many times she busted out. Because that was honestly both annoying and impressive. Alright, so that doesn't count for our OCD Dex because we need it for a evolution. Technically we need it to breed. I've had better luck with legendaries with lower catch rates. A thief broke into the power plant. When is this world coming to? This power plant has been abandoned in the past. I got it back up and running to provide power to the magnet train. Exposition. Someone made off with a part that is essential for the generator. Without it, the new generator is useless. You mean, Zapdos? I collect Pokemon. Do you have Dugtrio? Want to trade it for my Magneton? I really don't. The magnet train consumes a lot of electricity. You can't move if the new generator isn't operating. The power plant's manager is up ahead, but since someone wrecked the generator, he's been both sad and furious. Where is he? This guy? I'm ready to blast someone! Who would dare ruin my generator? I spent so much time on it. If I can catch him, he's gonna get a taste of my Zap Cannon. Okay, so now we gotta find a thief. Let's see. What's the OCD Dex counts? Okay, so the OCD Dex challenge is this crazy challenge that we have made, which involves catching all the available Pokemon. Everything that you can possibly catch, gender variants, different forms like Lycanroc and Minior. If you actually put !OCD Dex in the chat, thank you, Mal. That will link you to a video explaining all of the rules to the challenge itself. But it's basically every possible obtainable Pokemon. If you wanted to take, gotta catch them all, literally, you would have to catch 2,357 Pokemon. So I made this challenge, and I'm not just going to be like, hey, here's everything you would need to catch them. I'm going to do it all live. So in a world where it's easy to hack in Pokemon and be like, yeah, I got them all, I'm going to catch every single possible Pokemon live on Twitch. So, but I do have a video. Yes, I am playing all the games. We are in Gen 2. We've completed Kanto. I will go to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee later for shiny hunting, but right now our goal is to get all the non-shinies before Sword and Shield comes out, so that we can just focus on playing the new games and shiny hunting. So I'm going to be playing through everything. It's going to be intense. I just got word from Cerulean. It appears that a shady character has been loitering around. Could I ask you for your cooperation? Yeah, I gotta go there anyway, so... We have completed Kanto. We've done a little bit in Hoenn, because I have to play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire a total of 5 times because of Deoxys' different forms, and the legendaries have Mega Evolutions, so I got to play through twice each to get their regular forms and their Mega Evolutions. So we have completed Kanto. We're a little over halfway done with Johto, and I think we're coming up on the halfway mark for Hoenn as well. But we've been mostly playing in order, just because I have to play the Hoenn games so much. I've done a little bit of Gen 2 and 3 at the same time. But like I said, my goal is to get all of the non-shinies before Sword and Shield comes out. There hasn't been an official date, but my guess and a lot of other people's guess is November 15th. So that's what that little countdown date is. Oh, hey, it's nighttime now. Alright, so we need to make our way over to Cerulean. Yeah, let's keep Heracross in the front because she's got the amulet coin. Have you ever been to a picnic? They're so much fun. Picnicker Heidi wants to battle. She's got a skip limb. Which we can just strength on. It's easy enough. Another skip limb. Okay, just a team of the same Pokemon. Yeah, right now we're trying to get through a lot of the story stuff. There's not too much more that we need in Kanto here in Pokemon Crystal, but we are catching things that we need for baby Pokemon, stuff like that. Just kind of getting through the rest of the game so we can focus on catching everything we need. So it's a little bit more story-based today. Normally it's a lot of captures and stuff like that. Kind of depends on how far we are into the games. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. I came to explore Rock Tunnel. Well, you're the wrong way. Rock Tunnel's the other way, dude. Camper Dean wants to battle. And we've got a Golduck. Which is straight water. Even though you think it would be water psychic. We'll just spam strength. I love how you have to get leveled up for the Elite Four in after you beat Johto. And then you come back to Kanto and everyone's like mid-30s. So now you're just overpowered. Kitten Hawk, you have a weekly goal of Pokemon to catch, right? Yes, we have to catch at least 28 Pokemon a week in order to stay on track. But again, that kind of depends on what's going on in each game, because starting each game is going to be a lot more Pokemon than as we get into the end game. Once we get into the end game, it takes a little bit longer to catch everything. So, but I do want to play all the games in order, because technically I could cheese it up and start all the games and like each day play a different game. But then it'd be really confusing for myself remembering where we are in every single game, and then it'd be really confusing for people jumping in being like, hey, weren't you playing Crystal yesterday? Why are we in Black and White? People shouldn't leave any litter behind. So I'm trying to focus on playing all the generations in order. Picnicker Edna sent out Nidorina. Because actually, I'm really excited for getting into Black and White, and that's Gen 5. But when we do get into Black and White, until you beat the game, the only Pokemon that you can find in the wild are Gen 5 Pokemon, which is a really cool thing. And I kind of hope they do that in Sword and Shield, but from the one trailer that we've gotten, I don't think so, because they showed a Pikachu in the wild. That is a big chunky boy. It's a lady. I'm sorry, that's a big chunky lady. Bring back Fat Pikachu. We're just gonna spam strength all the way through this route. It's working. Why change it? Oh, I lost. You did. It's because you're not the main character. Where do we go? Up and around. So, oh, we would have made it. I chickened out. Dang it. Hey, you! Don't litter! I didn't. You know, just because you told me that, I'm going to throw away an item in front of you. Camper Sid wants to battle. We got Doug Trio. That's adorable. We're just going to keep spamming strength because it's working. We're 20 levels higher than everything on this route. I don't think it would really matter what we picked. Poliwrath. You know what? We will change. We'll go into Xatu. Because what are fighting? We can use our new moves. Get us to 48? Almost. How about to use Primate? Actually, we can stay in for that because it's fighting, so. It's an angry boy. We just hit Psychic again. There we go. Level 48. Camper Sid was defeated. I was just pointing out. Don't tell me what to do, kid. Oh, you know how sad it'd be if we got all the way out here and did no cut? We do, but I'm just saying. This tree could be cut. Alright, so there's yet another shady character in Cerulean City. The Cape in the North is a good place for dates. Girls like it. Okay, let's see. Cerulean City. Okay. Just checking in on my notes. We gotta go to the gym to take on Misty. But I think we gotta go to the gym to get the guy who's stolen the part as well, so. Yep. Oops, I'm so sorry. You're not hurt, okay? I'm very busy. No time for talking with you. Not good for me if seen by somebody. Oh no, you've seen me already. I make big mistake. Hey you, forget you see me, okay? You see, here, no, nothing, okay? Bye kid, nothing. Bye bye, I go. What? Who wrote the translation for that? I'm pretty sure he's up on the Nugget Bridge. Bye bye a go. That's a shirt waiting to happen. Hey kid, me, I'm a Team Rocket member kind of guy. Come from another country. A trainer #1, me. Think I did if stop the energy, be big panic for here people. Secret is my mission, so tell you I not. But if when you do versus me, a man I be and mine secret to you I tell. It sounds like a poor but wonderful attempt at an accent. Hey kid, battle begin we do. Ah yes, it's a Pokemon fight. This part is stolen, not. You have a single Golbat. Okay. Strength again! This Golbat is my friend! Rocket Grunt was defeated. I have no idea how to read that. Eee! No. Believe it, I can't. Ooh, strong very much be you. Match I am not to you. He's Yoda. Okay. Tell you mine secret, will I? Machine part steal by me. Hit it I did in Gym of Cerulean. Inside water put it I did. Look for in water center of gym at. But you forget me not. Beat you for sure will Team Rocket. Come from Johto will they? Mine friends, yes. Will revenge they are. You say what? Team Rocket bye-bye. A go-go. Bye-bye a go-go. Broken it says you. Oh no, should I do? From now, what? From me. Okay, I already have trouble speaking English. It's the only language I know. That just made it much more difficult. I think we have to go through here to find Misty. Beat the 6 of us trainers to win a fabulous prize. Think you've got what it takes? Are they high? I don't know. Something was wrong with that man. He was almost Yoda? Oddish. It's adorable. It's dead. Acid.
Other day.
Fury Cutter stacks, so. Wow, okay. So it'd be cool if it was like more like an RPG where Fury Cutter just stacks until you miss, even if it's another battle. That'd be so broken though. I can understand why they don't do that. I'm second. Now it's serious. I'm the Pokemon League champion. I don't think you people understand this. That's like challenging what you think is a random dude to a boxing match, and you find out he's a UFC champion. Like, what are you doing? Rock Smash. You hang on with 1 HP. That's just rude. Why would you do this? How could this happen to me? That foreign rocket grunt has his own fan-accepted backstory. Double slap. Wake me up. Wake me up. Please? Disabled. You can't disable anything. I didn't do anything. You still can't disable anything. Heracross, buddy. Okay, but now I'm interested. I want to know this fan theory. Heracross. Kid, you gotta wake up. There you go. You literally just have to... And she faints. She had 1 health. That was ridiculous. About to use Grand Bull. And this is before Fairy existed, so we just hit Rock Smash again. Sometimes you just need a nap. True, though. Charm. Did not work. Not today, Grand Bull. Okay. Other than being asleep, that was actually really easy. How could I lose? Here's number 3. I won't be easy. You probably will, though. It's a team of 100, level 100 Mewtwo's. Alright. After hearing the news of the disband, it is stated in Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver that he vowed to revive the organization in his country. When Black and White was released, the same grunt appears to having his intentions to revive Team Rocket stopping. He explains with his weird accent that he does not have the time for it anymore because he's married. This is copy-pasted. It's got terrible grammar. Okay. So he wanted to bring Team Rocket back. So he's from Black and White. Black and White. That's Unova, right? Vaporeon. Yes, we'll change. There's Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, and Alola. Right? Unova's Black and White. Okay. Holds on with 1 HP again. That's just rude. Like, why would you make me waste a second move like that? You know what? I'm not going to do any damage to him, but I'm going to make him use 2 moves. Schoolboy Joe was defeated. Ow, stomp flat. I'm number 4. Getting tired? Not really. How do these kids have thousands of dollars? We both work full-time and don't have that much, right? Well, you also gotta think it's yen, which isn't that much. We'll just strength again. Yeah, 1,000 yen's about $10. Because I was gonna say, isn't the conversion like 100? Because you can go to Japan with 10,000 bucks and be a millionaire, but it's still only worth $10,000. But you get the fancy title. Okay, smarty pants. Just being a nerd. Ah, so close. I don't think we're gonna level up this fight. Blossom. We're just gonna spam strength again. Even though we're almost out of it. Is it enough? It is. Okay, so it's a third evolution, so we might get more XP. There we go. Level 53. Last Laura was defeated. I lost too. And I've got the amulet coin, so I'm doubling the money I get from them. Which is interesting, like, where does the number... Oh, he's got a Nidoking. Like, I beat you in a Pokemon battle. Give me this much money. Like, who chooses that number? Or they just reach in their wallets and grab a handful? Because it's not really based off anything. They're going to have it no matter what. Everybody on this route is hanging on with 1 HP. It's just annoying. We're going to use our last strength. Get that mess out of here. Whoa, too much. Oh, you're too much. You should have been knocked out in that first hit. I'm the last in line, but I tell you, I'm tough. Of course you are, kid. Let's see what we got. Last Shannon. She's got 3 Pokemon. We've got Paris. You know what? We're not even going to mess around. Let's just switch. Nope, it's not doing anything. Oh, that's right, we still have Ember. Typhlosion doesn't learn Flamethrower until like 54, I think. Okay, who else you got? You got 2 more Pokemon. Parasect will just stay. That's a pretty cool sprite, actually. That should be enough. I mean, we're 20 levels up and it's super effective. What else you got? Last Shan's about to use another Paris. Okay. I just have a team of this evolutionary line. She's over here telling me she's tough, but she's got Paris. There we go. You're kidding! I'm not. Okay. Now this dude. I have nothing to do with these 6-pack trainers. I waited here to beat you when you were tired by all the battles. What's my prize? Super Nerd Pat wants to battle. He's got a Porygon. Well, Porygon's cool, but he's normal type, so... Rock Smash. Try attack. Fairy Cutter. We missed. Oh, I missed. And you recovered. Okay, cool. Rude. Should have just Rock Smash. That's fine. It worked out. Super Nerd Pat was defeated. Aren't you tired at all? No, not really. Where's my prize? I'm sorry, I won't cheat anymore. Where's my prize? I did my best. I have no regrets. You said there was a prize. You took on one more battle than expected, but you won anyway. As promised, you win a prize. Woo! But after seeing how you battle, I want to see how I'll fare. How about it? Let me take you on. Didn't really give me a choice. Cool Trainer Kevin! He's so cool! Now that I think about it for a bit, why is this amazing device used to capture and domesticate wild animals only $2? First world problems. It's super effective. Your scary face wasn't that scary. It's true when you think about it that way. It's like, wow, okay. Like, leashes and collars for dogs aren't even that cheap. Charmeleon. We'll rock smash again. Flamethrower. How does this Charmeleon know Flamethrower, but my Typhlosion, who's at level 53, doesn't know it? I'm sensing some major cheese here, and I got burned. Seems like something that may be worth way more, even with how inconsistent they are. True. That's ridiculous. It's level 35 Charmeleon knows Flamethrower. Lantern. We're going for overkill. You know, you're gonna do this to me. We're gonna fight back. We'll take all the XP. And you've got a Wartortle. We'll stay in because we've got Spark. And bodied. Good job. Cool Trainer Kevin was defeated. I've never had a battle this good. That was a great battle. You and your Pokemon are truly outstanding. Can you heal them? See, that's one thing I actually appreciate about the old games is they were unforgiving. Like 6 battles in a row, technically 7, and then you get a nugget. Like you didn't even get healed. And Sun and Moon, you fight your rival and he fully heals your Pokemon. He's like, "Oh, sorry about that." Awkward. Why did you have to show up and bug us now? Do you know what they call people like you? Pests. You heard me right. Pests. Oh, those badges you have. Are they Johto Gym badges? If you have 8, you must be good. Okay then, come to Cerulean Gym. I'll be happy to take you on. I'm Misty, the gym leader in Cerulean. I'm 10. Please don't hit on me. You know Bill. He's my grandson. He's in Johto. He does something with PCs, so I'm house sitting. My grandson Bill told me about a Pokemon that has a long tongue. If you have a Pokemon, may I see it, please? I don't have like a tongue. If you don't have it, that's too bad. Okay, so now we go back. We will get healed up. Actually, before we get all the way out of here, is there anything that we need on these routes? Route 24, we can find ourselves a Gloom for Blossom. Okay. And that is at night, so. But let's get out of here, let's get healed up first, and let's take on Misty. We'll get healed up, and we'll go ahead and pick up our Sunflora. Curly Rob, finally working, yes! That's good, I'm sorry I wasn't working for you. Okay, see your Pokemon? You may. So we'll put that Scyther back. Now we need the Scyther to catch stuff. We can just switch out for the gym though. We're gonna put the Scyther up. She's pretty weak. Withdraw. Change box. I believe we're in box 4. Is where our Sunflora is. Withdraw. Bunch of unknowns. Natus. Scyther. Sunflora. Okay. Okay, so let's get our Sunflora in the front. What moves do you know? Send a Solar Beam, Mega Drain, Sunny Day. This is your time to shine, buddy. So no games tonight, Dad? We can after the stream if you want. Glub, I'm first. Come and get me. Because we got one more night of the event for Overwatch. Smart Parker, send out Horsey. Okay, they're in the 30s. I can finally take my filter off. Mega Drain. So how was your trip to Nashville? Mal, I have to bolt here at 7:30. Don't know how long I'll be. Could be a half hour, could be an hour. Okay, that's no problem. What's a funny story? But I will return. Okay, cool. We'll either be here or we'll be in Discord. We'll see. Got to use Seadra. I'll tell you when we convene. Okay, fair enough. We're just gonna Mega Drain on the Seadra. Sunflora's not fast enough. Taking a Twister, which I believe is Dragon type. Does nothing. Pokemon Crystal has Savage Text. Sucks health. It's super effective. You should have seen the Team Rocket grunt earlier. That was ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight this kid. Sorry about being away. Let's get on with it. Bye-bye a go-go. There was a Team Rocket guy who was just terribly written, and I think that was supposed to be part of his character, but it was a mess. And he said bye-bye a go-go. And like Mal said, I think it was just their really bad attempt at giving him an accent. There we go, almost. So you found the Rob grunt. Confusion. Okay, so that's not too bad. Yeah, not bad at all. I don't know if I would say we found the Rob grunt. I mean, he kind of made you look normal. He was pretty weird. Perfect. Sounded like really broken Japanese English, yeah. I feel like it was partially on purpose and then also partially just a bad translation. No one could top me. Alright, here we are. I was expecting you, you pest. You may have a lot of Johto Gym badges, but you better not take me too lightly. My water-type Pokemon are tough. Misty! She's got 4 Pokemon. Misty Bay. Send out Golduck. Okay, what level is this Golduck? Level 42. Okay. Alright, for real. For real time. Bye-bye, go-go. Okay. We'll see you in a little bit, Mel. We're just going to set up. We're going to take a Psychic, which is going to suck. But we're gonna set up a sunny day. Actually, that didn't suck too bad. Now we finally get to run these cheese strats that we were talking about using in the Elite Four. Now we just one-shot Solar Beam. Come on. Come on. There you go. We've got Sunny Day set up. We don't have to recharge. It's about to use Lapras. We'll stay in for that. Oh, Blizzard. I love her determination. She loved my rock when I fought her in Fire Red. Oh, okay, we're getting knocked out by a crit. That sucks. We got out-cheesed. We will bring in Heracross. Shucks. Right? She's water ice though, so did some good damage. And Rain Dance, so our sun is gone. So we'll Rock Smash again. I tell you, man, Sunflora could have been good, but just hasn't done anything for us, really. I should have switched when we came in on Lapras, though, because I knew she was Water Ice, but I didn't think Blizzard. I thought Ice Beam. Quagsire. Okay, yeah, see, it would have been nice to have Sunflora for Quagsire because he's Water Ground. That's okay. We'll spam Strength again. Seems to work. There we go. And then it's going to set up, and we can just Strength again. Okay, so it's good that she burned that turn on Rain Dance. About to use Starmie. Starmie is Water Psychic. We're getting out of that. We'll get Lantern in here. Would be really nice is if we had Thunder on Lantern, because then it would be 100% accuracy with the Rain Dance. And it stopped, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, Confuse Ray, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna see how it goes with the Lucky Duckies. And we get the hit. Okay. Very good. That's... Oh, okay. We'll lift a Spark again. She's going to recover. It's 50-50 shot. Trust in the Lucky Duckies. We're confused no more. Good job, Lantern. Coming in like a champ. Lantern getting work done. And leveling up to level 53. And trying to learn Hydro Pump. Sorry, but you already know 3 HMs, and I'm not getting rid of Spark. That sucks. You really are good. I'll admit that you are skilled. Here you go. It's Cascade Badge. It's Cascade Badge! Aedifex received the Cascade Badge. I don't understand why there's no "the" in front of the badges. Are there many strong trainers in Johto? Like you, I mean? I'm going to travel one day, so I can battle some more skilled trainers. I gotta find this thing. Where's the part? Maybe it's over here? Hit me up when y'all ready. I'm gonna play some Borderlands. Okay, cool. Do we have to fish for this part? I can't remember. Because he throws the thing in the water. Search inside the enclosed part of the gym's walkway to recover the stolen part. Okay. Water is calm. Wanna surf? Do we have to... Oh, no. I try to use my bike. Let's see. How do we get it out? Or do we have the item finder? Indicates there's an item nearby. Well, yeah, there's an item. Okay, what? Put machine part in the key pocket. Cool. I'll take it. Alright, let's get healed up then. I'm gonna put our sunflower back. Okay. So if we go up to Route 24, we can get ourselves a Bellsprout or not a Bellsprout, an Oddish or a Gloom, because we'll need it for our Blossom. I almost called her a Sun Cream. We'll need one for Blossom, so go ahead and catch that while we're here. I'm gonna put this sunflower back, and we'll have to change boxes. Name the Gloom Carl. I'll tell you what, if we can get a shiny one, I will. Because I only name the shinies. Our shiny Gloom will be Carl. Whether it's this one or whatever we find one, because we will need one. Okay, so let's get our Scyther out so that we have a False Swiper. And we'll get on the bike. And honestly, I will take either an Oddish or a Gloom. So I think Oddish has higher odds. Pun not intended, but I'm going with it. Yeah, it's 50% Oddish encounter at night, so let's just look for an Oddish. Because Gloom is 5%. And we just need it to evolve for our Blossom, so. There it is. Oddish. Level 10. We may just be able to capture it too. Let's see. We'll try to catch it first. There's one. There's two. There's three. Oh, almost. Okay. I'll try one more time and then we'll switch to Scyther. Yeah, so we caught our Electabuzz earlier, which we need for Elekid. And then now this Oddish will be our Blossom. Okay, so yeah, we'll switch to Scyther. We'll get some damage on it. But here in just a minute, we will actually get to go down to the route below Cerulean and catch some new Pokemon. Take him 1 damage. So we'll False Swipe. I almost Quick Attacked on accident. Whew, okay. It's gonna get 1 HP back. Oh no. Okay, so Pokeball. It's probably at like 3 or 4 health. There's 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shakes, no shakes. Gotcha. All right. So again, that won't affect our count. We'll not get a nickname, and it was sent to Bill's PC. I think that just filled up that box. So no longer looking for Oddish, and our latest capture is an Oddish. Cool. So again, unfortunately, the count does not change. Let's put Scyther in the front. since we're going to be hunting for some Pokemon. And yes, we will cheese, and we will just fly back to where we were. Just because we have it in a minute, we're going to save the game. I think the last time we saved was in front of Sabrina. Okay, let me take a look at these real quick. I know we need to go back to the power plants. So let's see real quick. Because once we go back to the power plant, we'll get Zap Cannon, which is really good. And then the magnet train will go back and forth between Johto and Kanto as often as we want. Let's see. Okay, so we've got that little bit to do. Cerulean below Cerulean, Route 5. Okay, Route 5. No, there's nothing we need on Route 5. It's Route 7 that we need stuff on. So it's going to be a minute before we catch some stuff. But we're looking for Murkrow and we're looking for Houndour, which are both nighttime exclusives. So that's really nice. So let's go ahead and go back to the power plant. We'll turn this in. We'll do a little bit more story stuff. And we'll go from there. So we're going to fly to... Okay, so we can't fly to that Pokemon Center. That sucks. That's okay. We already fought everybody we need to, so... There you go, up and around. I believe we'll have to go back to Saffron to get our... we'll have to get our pass for... Where am I going? For the magnet train in order to go back and forth. Okay. Already fought you. Go back, go back. Around. There we go. Okay, so let's take these parts back to the manager at the power plant. And we'll get Zap Cannon. Seeking! It's actually a pretty rare encounter, but we've already got all the Kanto decks complete, so... Sorry. So we'll turn this back in, we'll get Zap Cannon, and then we're gonna go to Saffron. Because we've got to go to the Copycat's house. I'm kind of skimming my notes over here. Because we have to give her a Pokédoll that she lost in Vermilion. And then we get that from the fan club president, and she gives us a pass. Oh yeah, that's the missing part from my beloved generator. You found it? Waha, thanks. Here, take this TM as a reward. TM7 in the TM pocket. It's my Zap Cannon. It's a powerful technique. It's not what anyone would consider accurate, but it packs a wallop. And we're going to use it. High risk, high reward. Let's go. TM7. Zap Cannon. An attack that always paralyzes. Not too bad. I'm going to give it to Lantern and we're going to get rid of Spark. So we're going to replace Spark with Zap Cannon. And it may not be as accurate, but it will be much more powerful. So, okay, so once we get outside here, we can fly to Saffron. We'll go talk to the Copycat so we can start that quest. Let's see. Saffron. Then we go down to Vermilion, talk to the fan club president. Okay, so her house is by the Sylph building. Shoot. That's the Sylph Co-office building north. Stop. this is it? My daughter likes to mimic people. Her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat around here. I think she's upstairs. Hi. I heard that you lost your favorite Poké Doll. If I find it, you'll give me a rail pass? I'll go find it for you. You think you lost it when you went to Vermilion City? Pardon? I shouldn't decide what you should do. But I'm really worried. What if someone finds it? That's both adorable and creepy. Your child's a ditto. Just thought you should know that. The theory confirmed in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Dittos can copy people. Which is terrifying. Excuse me. Okay, so the fan club is here? No. Down here. I love Cavalieri, but so I can't even talk. So I'm making do with a Poké Doll that I found. Huh? Oh, I see. This girl who lost his Poké Doll is sad? Okay, could you take this Poké Doll back to that poor little girl? I'll befriend a real Clefairy on my own one day. No worries. That's adorable. If only people were really that nice. Back on the bike. Up we go. Let me go through here. Fetch quest. It doesn't really tell you about either. You just kind of have to know to do it. Yay, that's my Clefairy Poké Doll! See the tear where the right leg is sewn on? That's proof. Okay, here's my magnet train pass like I promised. Receive pass. Put the pass in the key items pocket. That's the pass for the magnet train. The rail company man gave me that when they tore my doll, our old house. When they tore down our old house for the station. I can read, I swear. I just spam the A button too much. Okay, so... stop by the radio tower and ask to speak to the manager. Alright, we can just fire for this guy. So now that the power's turned back on. Ah, so you're the Aedifex who solved the power plant's problem. Thanks to you, I never lost my job. I tell you, you're a real lifesaver. Why would you lose your job if the power was out? It's not like you actively turned off the power. Please take this as my thanks. It's like Mal said earlier, capitalism at its finest. With that thing, you can tune into the radio programs here in Kanto. That's just a terrifying laugh. Okay, so we got the expansion card. So now we can go back to... Kanto whenever we want through the magnet train. Let's see. Pass through Saffron and go west to Route 7. So we'll go back to Saffron. If we go west to Route 7, we can find some Pokemon. We'll look for Murkrow and we'll look for Houndour. Let me check my notes real quick. Murkrow has gender variants, so we need a regular male and a female. Houndour, we can only get Houndoom by evolution, I believe. Yes. And Houndoom has gender variants, but not Houndour. Let me check and make sure that's right. Houndoom has gender variants. Okay, so we will need one Houndoom for the living dex, or one Houndour for the living dex. One Houndour for regular Houndoom, male and female Houndoom, and Mega Houndoom. So we need 5 Houndours. Cool. 5 Houndours, 3 Murkrows. So regular, male, female, Mega. Houndoom, evolve only. I had that in 2 different spots, so. Okay, so currently hunting. We can finally look for some new Pokemon here. We're looking for Murkrows, and we're looking for Houndours. Alright, so we're going to get on over to Route 7. There we go. Route 7 over here on the west. And because it's nighttime, we can actually hunt for these Pokemon, so that's really good timing. Oops. Spam select, that's fine. Let's make sure our Scyther is in the front. Okay. Level 19. What level are these Pokemon going to be? Murkrow is always going to be level 17, and Houndour is always going to be level 18. Murkrow's a 30%, Houndour is a 20%, so let's see how that goes. We're going to run into Meowths, Murkrows, Houndours, and Persians. And we're going to find an Abra, which is a 5% encounter. Abra and Jigglypuff are 5% no matter what time of day. Persian is 10% at night. Houndour is 20% at night. Murkrow is 30% at night, and Meowth is 30% at night. So we found the two 5% encounters back to back. Actually, that's fine. We need this Jigglypuff. We need to catch this Jigglypuff so we can breed for an Igglybuff. So let's go ahead and try to catch her. It's a quick attack, does some decent damage. That works out. False swipe, get her low. And it's going for defense curl. So not what we were looking for, but we will take it. There's one shake, two shakes, three shakes, Jigglypuff. Alright. So our latest capture is now a Jigglypuff, which we weren't necessarily looking for, but we do need it for Igglybuff, so that works out. And I think that filled the box, actually. Yep. Aedifex, it's me, Bill. Thanks for using my storage system. The last Pokemon you sent filled your box up. You'll have to switch boxes if you want to catch more Pokemon. Bye now. Yeah, it's kind of important, so. Which is sad that it just doesn't move over. Which I think the Pokemon Center's up here. It's up top. One more. Just kidding. I always get lost. That's the mart. The Pokemon Center's up here. Maybe. We're just gonna go on a tour. That's the mart. Did I just go by the Pokemon Center and call it the mart? Is that what happens? Rich Boy Jasura is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. I think I did just go by the Pokemon Center and call it the mart. Yep. Okay, let's switch boxes. Change box. Number 6. Saving, don't turn off the power. You got it. Okay, so now we have an empty box. We're looking for quite a few Pokemon. I know this isn't the time. I immediately try to get on my bike. Now we can. Okay, now we're looking for some dark Pokemon. And Meowth, which is our 30% nighttime encounter. We've already completed the Kanto deck, so we don't need that at all. So let's see. Meowth again. Which we'll run from again. And Murkrow. Murkrow number 1. Oh, that's right. Murkrow has the potty dance. I'll swipe. The Crystal Murkrow sprite has its little legs tucked in and looks like it's got a pee. Ooh, that's right, it has Peck. That sucks. Okay, so we've got it low. Let's just go for an Ultra Ball before it does too much damage. so that's a female Murkrow. That is 1 shake, 2 shake, 2 shakes. Peck. Oh, did we lose inside there? We did. That sucks. Yes, we'll use the next Pokemon. We'll go into Sneasel. Ultra Ball. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, breaking out on the 3rd. It's using Haze. All stat changes were eliminated. Go for another Ultra Ball. There's 1 shake. There's 2 shakes. There's 3 shakes. Come on. So that seems like it's going to be the luck that we're going to have tonight. We'll be able to find the Pokemon we're looking for, and then it's going to be a pain to catch them. Here's 1, 2, 3. Murkrow was caught. There we go. It hides any shiny objects it finds in a secret location. Murkrow and Meow loot one another's stashes. I almost forgot how to talk. Okay, so that is our female Murkrow. So our latest capture will be a Murkrow, and it's a female, which I believe female Murkrows have the smaller hats. Yes. And our counters actually get a change because that's a new addition. So we have 815 Pokemon remaining for Sword and Shield, and we are actually now officially over the 400 threshold. We're at 401. Let's scoot that back over. Okay, so we will need to go heal our Scyther back up. But that is our female Murkrow, which means we only need 2 more. Good evening, you're out late. Yes, I know. So, Scyther can get the damage done, it's just that Murkrow has Peck. And Scyther's only level 19, so didn't think about that. We should definitely keep Scyther in the party and level her up some more. So we're not taking as much damage and we still have False Swipe. That may be something I work on in between now and the next stream. Okay, so that's Meowth. We don't need that. We need a male Murkrow and then whatever we find for our living Dex. And then we need 5 Houndours. 1 for the Living Dex Houndour, 1 for the Living Dex Houndoom, and then Houndoom has gender variants, although Houndour does not. And there's also a Mega Houndoom, so unfortunately, only 1 of those will count towards the counts because it doesn't count until they evolve. So, oh, here we go. Houndour, level 18 female. So let's go for a quick attack. Ember. So we're just weak to all the Pokemon that we're trying to catch. That's cool, I like it. Quick attack. Smog, okay. Let's go for a Pokeball. There's 1 shake. Okay. Appeared to be caught. It didn't really. There we go. There's 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Close. That actually was close. Okay, we're going for Smog again. That's fine. Throw another Pokeball. We got close this last time. There's 1. There's just 1. Appeared to be caught. It didn't though. Roar. It doesn't. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's gonna get annoying. Okay. let's go ahead and actually go up to the mart. And we will buy some potions and stuff. So that we don't have to keep going to get heals. We will buy great balls. Buy 20 great balls. We only have hyper potions. That sucks. 200 HP. I don't want to keep burning those. Okay, now we're gonna wait. If I can get super potions, that'd be nice, but I'm not gonna burn hyper potions on a Scyther. One more. So this is gonna be pretty intense. We'll get healed up here. Hop on the bike, get back over to Route 7. And the hunt continues. Houndour. Okay, good. Good. It's level 18 male. We're gonna quick attack. And it's gonna roar. Of course it is. That's gonna get annoying. We may have to go get our Haunter so we can lock these Houndours into battle. But I think Roar overrides that, though. I think Roar scares my Pokemon away, and Mean Look just locks him in. So that's gonna get annoying. Persian, our 10% encounter that we do not need. So Houndours, we're just going to throw Ultra Balls and see what we can do. Because Roar is going to get old fast. Okay, here we go. And we need a lot of them. That's what sucks, is we need 4 or 5 of them. Level 18 female. Just get in there. Let's throw an Ultra Ball. Let's go for it. Don't roar. Ember. Okay. That sucks too. Ugh. Quick attack. There's a crit. Okay, it smogs. It's at half health. We'll go for an Ultra Ball here. It's level, and we're poisoned. It's a level 18 female. Okay, she's less than half. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's Houndour. Okay. So that is a female Houndour, which we're going to count as our female Houndoom, so we're not going to update the count just yet. Around dawn, its ominous howl echoes through the area to announce that this is its territory. We will not give her a nickname. So we will update our latest capture to a Houndour. But we will not change our counts just yet. Because we're going to count that as female gender variant Houndoom. Okay, so we go back and heal because we're poisoned. It's just going to be a lot of back and forth for these captures. Oh, come on. Alright, so we'll get rid of that poison. 2 Murkrows. 4 Houndours. We need our male. So we really only need... We need a male Houndour and we need a male Murkrow. And then it doesn't matter what we find after that. We can only find them at night, so now's a good time to just go ahead and farm them. Meowth. Okay. We're just gonna run from you. Okay, who do we got? Persian, of course. We're having really good luck with low percent encounters that we don't need. And that's just sad. Houndour, okay, cool. It's a level 18 female, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna quick attack. It's gonna use Leer. And it's not gonna work. We're gonna go for an Ultra Ball again. We'll go for a Great Ball. Let's see if I regret this or not. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's Houndour. Okay. So that will be our Living Dex Houndour. So our art will stay the same. And our counts will go to 402. And down to 814. Okay. We'll not give a nickname to Houndour. That'll be our Living Dex Houndour, so we still need a Living Dex Houndoom, a Male Houndoom, and a Mega Houndoom. We need a Living Dex Murkrow and a Male Murkrow. Let's see what we got. It is Persian again. Okay. 3 10% encounters. That's ridiculous. Let's see what else we can find. Which is ridiculous because Murkrow is a 30% account for 10% encounters. Okay, Persian, we get it. It's level 18 female again. I feel like it's the same one just following us around. But Murkrow is a 30% encounter at night, and we've run into more Persians than we've run into Murkrows. Okay, another Houndour. That's good because we need a lot of them. This is a level 18 male, which is good because we need a male. So we're going to quick attack. And it's going to Ember, which is going to suck. But it's better than a Roar. So we're going to go for a Great Ball. And this will get rid of our gender variants, which means the next two Houndours that we find will be our Living Dex and our Mega. So there's one. There's two. There's three. Oh, it breaks out. Don't roar. Smog, that is fine. Kitten Hawk, would I have better luck finding a shiny Murkrow at night in Pokemon Go? Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if day and night affects captures in Pokemon Go. Houndour was caught. There we go. So we've got our male Houndour, which does not affect our accounts because Houndoom will not be added until we evolve it. So now we need a Living Dex Houndoom and a Mega Houndoom. So we're down to 4 Pokemon. Murkrow, there we go. Which one's this? This is a level 17 female, which again is perfectly fine because we need one for the Living Dex. So our Living Dex will be female using Haze. Gonna walk the boy real quick. Stream is going through the TV. Okay, cool. Y'all be safe. Okay, so we got her low. Let's go for a Great Ball. This one will affect our count, so that's good. There's one. There's one. Okay. Oh, if I remember correctly, Murkrow was the one that was a pain, so let's get these Ultra Balls out. Murkrow actually has a pretty bad capture rate. 1, 2, 3. Not quite. And Scyther's going down. Yes, we're going to use the next Pokemon. We're going to just go into Sneasel. And Ultra Ball. So this will be our Living Dex Murkrow. which is 1, 2, 3. Not quite. So close. Just going in for a peck. 5 damage, that's fine. We take those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Break it out on the third shake. Yeah, let's change it up. Let's try a great ball. Maybe it just isn't like those. There's one shake. There's no... Okay. Did not like that. All stat changes were limited. We'll go into an Ultra Ball. There's... Okay, no shakes at all. What is with this Murkrows? I said this and then I said multiple, so I caught myself. But yeah, it's crazy. I've had better luck catching legendaries than I have with Murkrows. There we go. Give a nickname. We will not. So that is our Living Dex Murkrow. So our latest capture is going to change back into a Murkrow, which is 198. Yes. And our counts are going to change. We'll go down to 813 and up to 403. So now all we need is a male Murkrow, so that actually could be a little more difficult now that we're looking for one specifically. So let's get Scyther healed back up. Good thing is we're looking for 2 Houndours. It doesn't matter their genders. And we're looking for a male Murkrow. So we're down to 3. Get on the bike. Save those precious seconds. Okay. 2 Houndours, 1 Murkrow. Murkrow has to be male. Are they different, male and female? I feel like you already said that. The Murkrows, the males have bigger hats, but you can't see them in Crystal. Gender variants weren't introduced until Gen 4. It's a male! Perfect! But the males have bigger hats, which is adorable. Houndour does not have gender variants, but Houndoom, its evolved form, does, and the horns are bigger on the males. And then Houndoom also has a Mega Evolution. That's why we're catching so many of the puppies. So this will actually, if we can take this guy home, will be the last of our Murkrows. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 2. Okay. If we can take this guy with us, that'll be the last of our Murkrows, and then we'll need 2 Houndours. And then the next Pokemon that we can run into will be Slugma, which is only during the day. So I think we'll catch these guys, we'll go check on our Pokemon in the daycare, and that would be a good place to stop for the night. Excuse me. That'll be a good place to stop, because I would imagine our Smoochum is ready by now. And then we can put in one of our new Pokemon that we've caught. I think we'll put in the Electabuzz and we'll look for an Elekid. 1, 2, 3. Almost. Come on, Murkrow. That's going to take Scyther out. That's fine. He did his job. Just go into Sneasel. If you weren't doing the OCD decks, would you rather them all have gender variants? Yes and no. I mean, it's kind of cool. Also, bless you. Thank you. It's kind of cool because animals in nature have gender variants, like birds in particular are different colors, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's kind of cool that they did that in Pokemon, but at the same time, it's not necessarily necessary. I don't know. I do appreciate it, but as I go through the OCD Dex challenge, I kind of don't appreciate it as much because that means more stuff. There we go. But it does add, it adds to the challenge. So I don't think I actually answered your question, but I think it's good that not everyone has a gender variant. Let's see. So that goes up. That goes down. And our latest capture stays the same, although we are no longer looking for Murkrows. So I can take that off there. We do need 2 more Houndooms. Just as a animal nerd, I don't know what the correct terminology would be. I do appreciate that they put them in there because it's, you know, something that would happen in nature. But not every animal has it, so it's good that not every Pokemon has it. So. Okay. Yeah, because we could go even crazier with this challenge, and that would actually give me something else to do once we finish the OCD Dex, is have a male and female of all the Pokemon, just so you literally have all the different ones. But right now I'm just trying to catch all the forms, so if the male and female have variances, then I will catch a male and female. Otherwise it's just a living Dex. But if I wanted to go full on, you know, and catch absolutely everything, then I could say, you know, I want a male and a female of every Pokemon. So a male living Dex, a female living Dex. But then that kind of gets messy when you're trying to do living Dex and stuff like that, because there's quite a few Pokemon that don't have genders, like Magneton. Most of the legendaries don't have genders, stuff like that. So that's why I decided to do it the 5th 10% version, of course. We've already completed our Kanto Dex, so we don't need that. But I decided just to do a regular living Dex, a shiny living Dex, any of the variant forms like Deoxys's forms, forms, Minior, Lycanroc, stuff like that. The gender variants, the ones that are actually different. Meowstic is the one I like to use as an example because they're completely different. Or Pyroar. There we go. Houndour. This is a female. Actually, it doesn't matter what we get now. Got our variants for Houndoom. Ooh, that hit kind of hard. Ember. It's going to hurt, but we'll live. And we can catch Houndours with the Great Balls, so. And then Mega Evolutions. And then Shinies of everything, so. One. Okay. Taking another Ember. It's going to get us to like 14 health? 12. Okay, so it's a damage roll. Says no to that Great Ball. We're probably... Okay. See, my fear now is that Houndour has Roar. So we're going to switch to the Ultra Ball. One thing that I do like in Crystal is that the ball data wasn't recorded. Please don't roar. Okay. Ball data wasn't recorded, so when you transfer everything up to bank, they're all just in Pokeballs. Okay, so we're going to heal Scyther back up. This Pokemart only has Hyper Potions or Max Potions, and I'm not going to burn those on my level 19 Scyther when my team is in the 50s. So we're just running back and forth to the Pokemon Center. So we're going to catch these 2 more Houndours. We'll take the Magnet Train to Goldenrod, and we'll check on our Jinx and our Ditto in the daycare. They should be ready at this point. Jigglypuff. They should be ready at this point, and then we can drop off our Electabuzz and work on Elekid. And then our next hunt will be... The next few Pokemon that we catch are daytime only. So... 2 5% encounters back to back. Okay. Excuse me. The next Pokemon that we'll need to catch are daytime and morning encounters. So it would be a good place to stop for the night. Persian number 6. Level 18 female again. It's just the same cat following us around. Hey, what are you doing? What's going on? I'm trying to sleep, man. Alright, so we need 2 more hound hours. There's one. Okay. Level 18 female. We can quick attack and fall swipe. And I'll guess where we need to be, I believe. Yeah. Actually, we've quick attacked and thrown great balls and had some pretty good luck, so. We're poisoned. As I just said, we had good luck. Great ball should work. We've had pretty good luck with them. That is 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Oh, not quite. Okay, just don't roar. That's all I'm asking here. Smog, that's fine. Sucks that we're poisoned, but Smog doesn't do too much damage. I just need to catch this thing before it roars at me. So we got 3 shakes. We should be able to take it home. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Oh, come on. Don't roar. Ember. That sucks. I'd rather go down than get scared away, though. Let's try one more Great Ball, and then we'll have to go to Ultra Balls. There is 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. Get in that ball. Scyther's hurt by poison. Are you going to roar at me? Leer. Okay. We're going for an Ultra Ball. It's almost getting caught in these Great Balls. So here we go. That is going to be 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake, no shake. There we go. Houndour was caught. That will be our Living Dex or a Mega, whichever one you want to call it. Houndoom. And then we need 1 more for our final. Okay, so let's get healed up because we're poisoned. Get on the bike. We'll change the graphic here in a second. Scyther fainted. Okay. Okay, so while you're healing my Pokemon, our latest capture is a Houndour. Pokemon are fully healed. Perfect. So now we just need 1 more. It doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. And then we can take the Magnet Train to Goldenrod. And get our Smoochum. Meow. Okay. I just immediately got on the bike for some reason. It's like select? No, we don't need that. Persian number 7. Okay. We've been running into... Hey, this one's at least a level 18 male. This one's a different one. We've been running into Persians and we can't escape. Cool. Which are more rare than the Pokemon that we're looking for. Persian, stop. Thank you. That's unnecessary damage now. That sucks. Jigglypuff, our level 5, our 5% encounter, which is more rare than the Houndour that we're looking for. We cannot find Houndooms in the wild, so we are getting Houndours for Houndooms right now. We need a Living Dex Houndoom. Houndoom has gender variants and a Mega Evolution. So we're actually on the last one, which is good. So we've got our Murkrows. We don't need that. We just need 1 more Houndour, and we're done with this route. So we're going to catch a Meowth instead. We've already completed Kanto, so we don't need that. Let's see. Another Meowth. Another one. Just need 1 more. Good boy. Can it be? It's a Murkrow, okay. We've already got all the Murkrows. I believe Houndour is a 10% encounter, and that's why we're having some trouble here. Now, Houndour is a 20? I wrote it down. Houndour is a 20. But Meowth's a 30, and Murkrow's a 30, so that's more than half of our encounters right there. Okay. I know you're out here. We've already caught so many. We just need one more Jigglypuff. We did catch ourselves a Jigglypuff earlier because we need to breed Jigglypuff with Ditto for an Igglybuff. Our odd egg got us actually a shiny Cleffa on our first odd egg. So that was pretty awesome. But we need all the baby Pokemon. There we go. Houndour, level 18 male. So we quick attack, and then we throw an Ultra Ball, and we hope it doesn't roar. Smog. Didn't get poisoned this time, that's nice. We're just going to go for Ultra Balls. We've almost caught it with Great Balls, and we've caught a couple of them with Great Balls, but they do know Roar, and the sooner we can catch it. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Houndour was caught. We will not give it a name. It'll be sent to the box. So now we just have our Smoochum in the daycare, or our Jinx and our Ditto in the daycare, I should say. So I guess we're going to stay on the bike. Get back on there. We're going to go to the rail station, which I believe is right here. The Magnet Train. Okay. We'll soon depart for Goldenrod. Are you coming on board? Yes. Okay, right this way, please. Okay, so now we can go back to Kanto and Johto whenever we want to, which is really nice. Instead of having to wait for certain days to ride the boat. So we are now in Goldenrod, which is perfect. We've arrived in Goldenrod. We hope to see you again. So we need to go to the Pokemon Center so that we can rearrange our stuff so that we can take our egg back, and so that we can take our Jinx back as well. So let's see. And we need to get our Electabuzz, which I believe is in the box before this. Yeah. So deposit. We'll put our Scyther up in here, and we'll put our Sneasel up in here actually too. So box 6 is our current box. Box 5 is where our Electabuzz is. We're going to switch to this box, get our Electabuzz out, and then pull our Jinx out and put her in there. Nope. Withdraw. Electabuzz. So we're getting our Electabuzz out. And then we go down here on the daycare. Hey, he's out there. Good, good, good. Ah, it's you. We were raising your Pokemon, and my goodness, we were surprised. Your Pokemon had an egg. We don't know how it got there, but your Pokemon had it. Do you want it? I do. Take good care of it. All right. So our latest capture. I don't know. Do we count eggs if we haven't hatched them yet? I don't think we do. We have a Smoochum and an egg. Okay, so my party's full. Change the boxes. We're gonna go to box 6. I'm gonna put the egg in the box. Okay, we will put the egg in box 6. We'll change back to box 5. A little bit of shuffling here. There's already a save file. That's fine. And we will get our Jinx back. Are we geniuses or what? Want to see your Jinx? Yes, your Jinx has grown a lot. By level, it's grown by 4. If you want your Pokemon back, it'll cost 500. That's fine. Here's your Pokemon. Come again. I'm the daycare lady. Should I raise your Pokemon for you? Yes. What should I raise for you? Electabuzz. Alright. Okay, I'll raise your Electabuzz. Why, thank you. Okay, so we will put this Jinx in box 5. And we'll go back to box 6. We'll save. And then we withdraw all our dogs and our birds. We withdraw our egg. And should we get our Sneasel or our Scyther? We need our Scyther to catch stuff. Sneasel's gonna hang out in there for a little bit. Alright, so we've got the egg. We've got our Scyther, which will be good for catching things. We'll put her in the second place, and we'll put Heracross in the front. She's a good lead. And let's see. So we can just change that Smoochum into an Elekid after we hatch this egg. I need to make a note that I have Electabuzz. Electabuzz is in the daycare. So we're looking, we'll be getting an Elekid. Okay, so we've got over here, we got our daycare, we've got our egg. Let's see where we need to go next. We need to go back to Kanto because there's a lot that we need to do. Let's just get over to Celadon so we're in the right place, and then I think that'll be a good place to wrap up for the night. So let's see. I'm gonna ride back to the magnet train. Maybe. We'll soon depart for Saffron. Are you coming aboard? Yes. Alright, so we'll take the magnet train back to Saffron, and then we will get over to Celadon, and then that's a good place to stop for the night. We've arrived in Saffron. We hope to see you again. Okay, so let's just hop on this bike here. Top, and we are in Celadon City. Let's just get into the Pokemon Center here. We'll talk to everybody and then we'll save. Wow, you and your Pokemon are really close. Team Rocket's hideout is in the basement of the game corner. Oh wait, that was 3 years ago. Hi, I'm back visiting my hometown. It's been quite a while. Oh, by the way, Aedifex, have you caught the legendary Pokemon Raikou and Entei? Not yet. Okay. If you catch even one, I hope that you'll inform me. I'm counting on you, Aedifex. That'd be fun. Lady, I'm trying to talk to you. Erica's the master of grass Pokemon. She'll make you pay if you don't watch yourself. That is how Pokemon works. If you lose, you have to pay. Yes, I would love to save the game. Alright, so we got a lot of story stuff done. We got the power plant back up and running. We got the magnet, the magnet trains going. We actually got 2 badges today. We got the Saffron City Gym badge, the Marsh badge, and we got the Cerulean City Gym badge, the Cascade badge. We fought Sabrina and we fought Misty. We got the parts back. We caught a lot of nighttime Pokemon. Our count went up by 4, but we do have a lot of Pokemon that need to be evolved. We have our Smoochum egg in the party that we're going to be working on. We've got a Living Dex, male, female, and Mega Houndours that need to be leveled up into Houndoom, so that will add 4 Pokemon to the count. And then we just go from here. We're going to work on the story. And yeah, so we made some good progress today. I'm glad to be back streaming again. Like I said, the stream room is going to be kind of empty for a week. We got new desks and stuff coming in, so I didn't want to set everything up until we got the desks in. So next weekend, Saturday's stream actually will start to look more like the old setup. So yeah, so the new schedule is active as immediately. So Today we streamed at 6. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming at 3 o'clock, and it is going to be a single-player game. It's not going to be the OCD Dex Challenge, so come swing by and hang out and see what I'm going to be playing. I will be back for Pokemon on Thursday at 3 o'clock, and then again on Saturday at 3 o'clock. I stream 4 days a week. 3 of those days are Pokemon. 1 of those days is a different game. So until next time, I'm Aedifex, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.